back to KK Cabaret. Today we're going to talk about Shirtwaist September. It is a very exciting time for the vintage community because everyone is like hunting down the perfect shirtwaist dresses or the shirtwaist dress patterns and making very unique dresses that I was very inspired by last year. Last year I made 2 dresses and they were featured on my channel, so if you would like that, you can go back and find them. I will also be featuring them in this video because today is Catalog My Closet Day, where I decided to go through all of my dresses and see how many of them were shirtwaist dresses. I have 16. I just wanted to mention a lot of my dresses are thrifted dresses, and only 2 of these I believe are handmade. 2 are like modern reproductions. Yes, most of them are thrifted vintage. Either 80s does 50s, 90s does 50s or 40s. Maybe 1 or 2 are like 2000s does 50s or 40s. I have always loved shirtwaist dresses. To me, they are the epitome of vintage fashion. I think of Lucille Ball in I Love Lucy. I think of a lot of the vintage shows and movies that I grew up on. And these dresses, like when I was thrifting, when I started thrifting as a young girl, they really were easy to find and they were all cheap. So all these dresses I usually picked up for under $8 back then. And the funny thing was I've been thrifting for so long and I've been a million different sizes, and I always thrifted these dresses as I was very overweight. I was like 350 pounds. Some of these dresses did not fit me. Some of them did. Some of them did not fit me, but I kept them. And now just trying them all on, I'm very glad I kept them because I feel like I manifested this life that I'm in and this body that I'm in now. And I'm very excited to show you my thrifted mostly and some made shirtwaist dress collection. Here we go.
Okay, here we go with number 1. She's a little difficult to see, but she's in navy blue with a cool little print on it. It's thrifted and it has shoulder pads, which you guys already know is like my favorite thing ever. Here's number 2. This is one that I've owned for a very long time. I love the length. It's like a midi dress, like because it's longer. Ugh, I love this dress. This is another thrifted piece. Now, this piece I've had a very long time. It has seen me through a lot of body changes, I'll tell you that. It is an 80s does 50s, and I love it. Here is another 80s does 50s. Shirtwaist, has really big pockets, and I like the shape. I thrifted this one for like $4. Here's one. I call it my safari dress. Tell me this is not very safari. Thrifted dress, of course. Button down shirtwaist dress. Very cute. This one's a stunner. I have owned this for so long. I thought that at one point I would have to sell it because it just didn't fit. But I love the color. I love how long it is. Gorgeous. Shoulder pads. This one, 90s button down. It gives teacher vibes. I have quite a few of these that give teacher vibes, but I really don't care because I really love these dresses. They fit so well. Another thrifted one. It's a 90s shirtwaist dress. I usually wear this with a shirt under it, like a jumper, but I actually really like it like this. Here's a Loco Linda, I always say that wrong, shirtwaist dress. The buttons only go down to the waist, still counts, but I really love the length of it and the pattern was really pretty. I actually own 2. Here is the second one. This one is my favorite pattern. It is green and it is like a Western print. I really love these kinds of dresses from Loco Linda. This one is one from last year. I made it and I had quite a ball making it. I added the shoulder pads for drama. Absolutely love this dress. Here is my infamous scout dress that I had to fix the buttonholes on because I silly sewed up the wrong size. But I actually really like the way it came out. This is another one of my, I like to call it teacher dresses. Shoulder pads. It's actually like an overdress and an underdress, but they're all one piece. They don't come apart. So I really love this one. My partner's favorite one is this one right here. I just love it. To me, this is so like Witch of the Woods, but also kind of vintage. It's a 90s thrifted dress. Here's another 90s thrifted dress. This one is a cotton linen blend, and I will tell you, every time I wear this dress, I get compliments, but I actually just feel amazing wearing it. Here's another one that I thought I would have to sell at one point because I thrifted it and I was not the size that this dress is. It is really, really pretty. And it has all these like foreign stamps, I believe. The print is like a stamp print. Ugh, I love it.
Wow, that was a lot of dresses and a lot of changing. I'm not gonna lie, I overheated a lot and sweat a lot. My hair was just falling apart. Trust me, it was quite a mess. And I have a toddler, so that was a mess too. But it was a very fun experience, and I'm glad I cataloged them. This, like, cataloging my closet is also really helpful because I'm going through things that I'm like, oh, this doesn't fit me anymore. This will never fit me, kind of a thing. Because now I'm 37, I'm very settled into my style and what I will and won't wear. And micro mini dresses that don't cover my nalgas aren't happening anymore. I don't know when they happened for me. I was never that girl, but I got rid of quite a few things. I'm gonna have like a vintage sale at home, I think, and just get rid of some of the stuff that's either like in my closet or my partner's closet. I did want to mention a lot of these dresses that are my shirtwaist dresses are like my partner's favorite dresses. And I always think it's funny because they're not what I guess modern society calls sexy, but you know, men have different views of what sexy is. So I just hope that you were excited like I was for this collection and my cataloging my closet. And if any of them like really stood out for me, like probably the red one is just a standout dress, a standout color. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I hope to see your shirtwaist dress, and let's come back for sewing next video. See you later.